a question on my mind for a handful of years now. It's a simple one. Why do anime and hentai sound so similar? It's plagued my mind for several years. I made a whole game show surrounding it. This or that, the first time it's ever been aired. Definitely not the second time. Definitely didn't fuck up completely the first time, and I'm not having to redo it right now. That's not what happened whatsoever. But I have contestants here today, 3 of them in fact, that I didn't even really have to bribe. Joy and Mono, how you feeling today? How you feeling? You feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. I don't know what these guys are up to, but...
You do have 2 people crouching behind a table next to you. It's a bold choice.
Getting a little frisky down there.
Yeah, I do see movement, which is concerning. We're gonna go contestant number 2, caveman number 3.
I did some Naruto run laps outside the house, and I'm limbered up.
Let's go ahead and go down to our last contestant. You've never seen him on the channel before, 350. So the energy is high in here today.
Of game shows I've been on, this is my favorite one.
Pretty simple game, right? I'm gonna play a sound bite for you. They're about 3 to 5 seconds long a piece. And you gotta answer, is it from an anime or a hentai? Extra points will be rewarded if you can guess a word of the title. Some of these are like 27 words long. So if you guess that, I'm gonna throw out some bonus points. And after every 2 rounds, something crazy might happen with a wheel involved, I don't know. The last 3 rounds of today are gonna be called mayhem rounds. And I'm gonna explain that when we get to it, but it's gonna get loco.
Hey, Mr. Host.
Tree fitty.
Will you help me if I get confused?
I'm glad you asked. I also got some hints for you. They might be helpful, they might not at all, all right? You get 2 for the whole game. Use them wisely. You can use them only once a piece, all right?
Will they help me with my directions?
Google couldn't help you with that, homie.
Hint number 1, I'll tell you a main character from the show. That could help you, or if you've never seen it, you're fucked. Or the second hint, I'll give you a shitty synopsis. You guys ever have to like learn how to use PowerPoint again? What the shit's going on there? The production quality is insane around here. Let's jump into it. Gentlemen,
Yes.
is this hentai
Okay.
or anime?
Okay.
Chew on it. Lap it up, because I'm playing it again. That one gets crazy. That one gets a little wild. There's something going on there. A struggle, I'd say.
I've chosen anime.
You've chosen anime,
Yes.
and you've said Dragon Ball.
I kind of thought I heard a little bit of Boma in there, you know, early season Boma. I could be wrong.
He blacked out, give him a second, all right? He's got Parkinson's, leave him alone. Caveman number 3, what do you got on that whiteboard?
So I thought there might have been some combat, and not that I can't be at a hentai. Matter of fact, I prefer them to be in my hentai.
Concerning.
Learning a little bit about my caveman today.
I'm with anime.
Anime, and you said Pokemon. Mono, show us the answer. What do you think?
I think I'm right.
You know what? Yeah. You're very confident, and I'm willing to believe you.
I went with anime.
You went with anime.
Fighting senpai.
Contestants, you'll be shocked to find out. This was a hentai. Cut and clean. Resort boing.
Plus, they're making fun of me.
That is allowed. In fact, it's encouraged.
You look outrageously handsome.
Thank you.
Yeah, my last time here, you didn't have as nearly good a suit.
Okay, well, he's definitely getting a point, and you're not.
What? No!
Flattery will get you everywhere in this world.
You're
It's
hot.
no different here. That feels disingenuous. Gentlemen, second round, confidence dipping.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get a point on the board with the next one. Is it an anime or is it a hentai? Lap that one up for a second, then I'm gonna play it again. Something is pulsating, throbbing perhaps.
Could I possibly get the year of release?
Go fuck yourself.
That's interesting.
Definitely a hentai.
There wasn't even a number.
We're gonna go and start with the caveman himself.
Ah.
You're feeling spunky, you're feeling spry, but what do you got on that board?
So I haven't been this excited since the first wheel, okay? And
That wheel was exciting.
He was there for it.
He was.
There were some guys that thought that the whole square wheel was gonna take off, but me,
Yeah.
round.
It did seem like a logistic nightmare.
I went with my, I would say my heart, but mainly my penis.
They've given an Oscar fucking announcement.
Anime, drop the beat Skrillex. I couldn't have never prepared myself for these answers. That's creative. That's what I'll say about that. Mona, what do you got?
Fucking anime.
I really thought this was gonna hit. And the name, I don't even know how I can get it wrong. It doesn't matter, but I went with anime.
Dragon Punch Force?
What did you have?
There's an anime.
I'm not giving it to you because it's a hentai. No points on the board.
No.
A little scary out there. Well, time for our first little bonus round. We have them? That's insane. So whoever gets closest to the real answer will get this one right. When was the first anime released?
Here we
Can I guess the anime as well?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
I think I know.
Extra points, actually, if you get it. I meant to say that. I'm glad you brought it up there, Tree Fitty. All right, well, fucking caveman number 3 is having an art competition back there, so we're gonna start with Tree Fitty.
Oh, that's me. Shit, I was helping.
What do you got on the board there as an answer?
I wrote 1943, and I believe Astro Boy.
Spin that board around.
I have an answer that's gonna blow you away, sir.
I doubt it, but let's go for it.
So originally I was thinking 1945.
I can't read whatever the fuck's in that.
It's a Fat Man doll. We all know hentai came after that.
No.
You know,
I'm interested how you're gonna follow that one up.
these guys don't know nothing.
It would seem that way. It would seem that
I did 1903 when I was back in Nam.
way. 1903, back in Nam. Closest one, believe it or not, is Mono. It was June 30th, 1917, The Dull Sword. This little wheel of disaster is spin. I think it might do you right. Mono, that's not good. That is a -5 points. And you get to walk your ass right back there. Disaster is struck. Is this an anime? Or is it from an hentai? There's a lot of liquid in that. I don't know what kind of liquid, but there's a lot. And it's rushing.
Wait, the language?
Let's start with the artist himself, caveman number 3. Can you spin that board around for me? I'm very interested in what the fuck's going on over there.
There I was, out there in the middle of nowhere, wearing nothing but my moccasins and studying.
You often do that. It's kind of strange how often you're in that scenario.
Every day that ends in a Y. Hentai.
Hentai.
That's the obvious answer.
Yep.
You drew a tie. You give yourself a point right now, sir. Definitely make sure you give yourself that point. But we're gonna go down to Mono.
I heard this noise. That sounded like
It was distinct.
It came out of nowhere.
It was a distinct noise.
Did you guys hear that?
I went with hentai, the fountain of cream.
350.
Yeah.
Pop that top.
But you know, I definitely heard that sound that the 2 other contestants had mentioned, but I thought, you know, maybe it was a sound of desperation. So
It
I
does sound like a
also
struggle.
chose hentai, but I went with bathroom out of service.
All solid answers, and all of you are wrong.
Damn.
That was an anime. More importantly, one of you really should have gotten this. This was from One Piece.
Oh, I'm sorry for one of the 1,086 episodes.
I should have known.
Excuse me.
I should have known.
Fake fans, what are you gonna do?
Can I get a point if I can guess who was making the noise?
Sure.
It was Nami.
Yeah, it was not. Points have been awarded, and points have been taken away. Just when you think you're winning, you're losing. Perk up your ears for this little tasty snack.
Someone was struck by a car.
We'll give it to you one more time for fun. It's a subtle sound, is what I like about it. Tree Fitty, you put it down with confidence.
I did.
So I want to see it.
Well, you know, I feel like I'll be a fucking idiot if I switch to anime at this point just for it to come to hentai. So I'm sticking with my guns. I'm gonna go hentai again. The name, based on the sounds I heard, might be something associated with Super Robot Harem School Ultra.
I don't think that's
Quite a word make we got down there. This motherfucker typed in AI for an anime title. Caveman.
Sir?
I said your name, but I actually want to go with Mono. Mono, what do you got?
Fucked.
You know, I was hearing something, but my schlong was not going with it.
I hate when that happens.
I went with anime.
Anime. Dragon Punch Poor Child.
That's what that noise was, I think.
Poor child.
So you're saying you think a dragon was punching not only a child, but a child that is poor?
No, yes, actually.
Caveman, write this shit for me.
I got you. So, obviously I'm the voice of reason out here.
Yes.
So
Wisdom.
I went for, you won't even believe it, hentai.
You went with hentai.
And the title involves a sploosh.
This man has watched the movie Holes. It is indeed a hentai.
myself in my dungeon.
No one was close enough or got a word in the title. It is Mankitsu Happening. It's been 2 rounds, and you'll never guess what's gonna happen.
I know what's gonna happen.
What's gonna happen over there, Tree Fitty?
I think, may I say bonus round?
It is a bonus round!
There's sirens that are supposed to go off right now?
In post! When was the first hentai released? When was that aired? And if you know the name of it, extra points. Caveman, what's the answer to my question?
I am so glad that you chose me to answer this first because I have the answer. The day that freedom reigns.
You gave yourself a point.
You triggered my trap card!
Well, that caveman number 3 has definitely given us the right answer. Let's go to the wrong ones.
Yeah.
Tree Fitty, what do you got behind that clapping board?
We just recently figured out when the first anime aired. So in my head, I'm guessing roughly it took people 10 years to make it deplorable. So I went with 1930s giant bush.
1930 giant bush. Mono.
I went with 1946 September 18th. The clap flap.
The clap flap. Mono was right. He was the closest. February 21st, 1984.
That's a lot.
It
That
was
took a lot longer.
What was it called?
cream lemon.
Do I get this wheel?
You do get to spin the wheel of disaster.
Damn, I want to touch the wheel so bad.
Everybody does.
Do we make the guesses and bets on whether he gets -5 points again?
Now, Mona, last time we were down here,
We still have the
it
pin.
ended in a painful way. Go ahead and give it a spin.
Kind of lost all hope.
Someone shit their pants. Wait, you're gonna have to respin. Someone actively, wait a minute. I think someone actually farted and is not making up to it.
You know, back in the day, I used to drink the breeze.
Spin this wheel for only the second time.
Only the
This
second
is
time.
not the third.
Or this.
Mona, go ahead and got hydrated. It's very important to stay hydrated. You're looking a little thirsty.
I couldn't say I am.
I'm gonna help you out with that. Is this an anime or a hentai? We'll give it to you one more time. Panicked wriggling. 350, what do you got?
I went anime, Soul Eater.
Anime Soul Eater. Caveman swaying back and forth in a very elusive manner, so we'll let him go. We'll let him go.
See if he goes on with his scores of scoring without getting right.
Yeah, so I was paying attention to the finer details. And I wasn't listening to this clip played at all. I was listening to my heart. I went with anime. You mentioned a panic, so I went with Panic at the Disco.
I am increasingly surprised by everything you say. Every round is a new, further step into dementia. Mono?
So I was really listening. The detail, I heard something that I think might have gave me an edge. So I went with Hentai, the Spring Robo Dick.
Hentai the Spring Robo Dick. But you are wrong, it's an anime.
Woo! Yeah!
And One Punch Man. Let's play the next sound. That one's provocative.
Could I,
Hear it again? Yes, you could.
perhaps ask for a hint?
Would you like a character name or a shitty synopsis?
Let's go with shitty synopsis.
Yeah, I've written.
I'm going to wait until their answers are drowned, and then I will give it to you. Magic orphans seek to become emperor.
Well, I feel awful about my answer now, but thank you.
You can change it because this is the hint.
Oh, good. This is good.
That's how hints work.
You know what? I'm gonna stick with it.
That's a bold and some would say misguided play.
That just told me he had no fucking clue after that.
Because I see you were trying to throw me off there.
Yeah, because you didn't know your answer.
I went with hentai, and I laid an egg.
That's the worst answer I've seen today. Yeah, you do lose a point.
Hey, you gotta go for a point, okay?
Street Fitty, I'm hoping that you can fucking regain my hope in humanity.
You know what? And this time I've gone with another anime and My Hero Academia.
I'm not gonna give you no nerd answer.
Yeah.
Anime, the teacher's pet.
Anime, the teacher's pet.
It's like the classic children's anime. Fuck you, Buffett.
This one might shock you to your core. It's an anime.
Damn.
And it is Black Clover. It's been 2 rounds, and I'm kind of scared. Scared enough to ask a bonus question. This bonus question gets a little spicy. And a little blurry. Why is the exact reason hentai is censored? Hey, it's my producer. What is he doing? Get behind the camera, asshole. You know what, since you asked politely, Mona, you can go first.
Thank you. A, girls and boys are weird. That's what I think. Or B, Japanese people don't have dicks.
Can I change my answer?
I'm not gonna tell you whether you're right or not yet, but you can mark down a point for yourself. We're gonna go on down to the caveman.
I went with decrease penile injuries, and the title of that was Dangerous Cowgirl.
Feeling pretty good about my answer over here.
I am under the assumption that you black out in between rounds.
I'm not even sure what we're doing.
350, what's that board do?
I believe it's actually Japanese law. To my understanding, it's also censored for live action porn.
Well, I'll tell you what right now. You got that correct, sir. It is illegal in Japan to show fully nude genitals on air.
Wait, I'm sorry, host. Does that mean?
That does mean a spin at the wheel of disaster. Wait, that would be good. Give it a rip.
How about another spin?
Yeah, if you want to just go back there. He's been so excited for a chance to touch this damn wheel. Is it this, or is it that?
緊張してきた。
I'll play it for you one more time.
緊張してきた。
Could I have a hint?
This will be your last hint, and it will be the character name. Your hint is one of the main character, in fact, the main character, is Chi-chan.
I think I got this one better.
Do you? That's interesting. You seem pretty confident about this one. So we're gonna start with Tree Fitty.
What with hentai?
You went with hentai.
And I believe the title might be something along the lines of first time ear.
Great.
Oh, someone's gonna have to do some editing.
Let's move on down to caveman number 3.
I went with hentai.
You actively spelt it hentai as like Thailand.
Don't you fucking do it.
That's a point. I don't know what you want me to do. Mono?
I don't even want to play it. I went with hentai. The grape that made Zeus mad.
It is a hentai. Title is Baka Dekedo Chinchin Shiburu no Dake Wei Jozu na Chi-chan. Heart emoji. That translates to, roughly, not too bright, but at least she sucks dick like a pro. Chi-chan.
Heart emoji. Heart emoji.
So this is the final 3 rounds, gang. In the final 3 rounds, it gets really crazy. These are mayhem rounds. Editing Tyler here. So the mayhem rounds in theory are gonna be these frantic, chaotic rounds filled with fright, right? But I never actually figured out how the scoring would work, like at all. So they're just complete clusterfucks. Anyways, they're still fun. The points add up in the end, and who gives a shit? Just go with it. That's when those buzzers that you have, that's when they come into play, and we say, fuck these whiteboards. Go for it. So in these mayhem rounds, those buzzers are important. They're your lifeline. Whoever hits their button first on these rounds gets the first opportunity to answer them and the most points for being quick with the reflexes. It's +3 points if you answer first and get it right. If you get it wrong, that's -3. If you're the second one to get in, that's +2 if you give it right, -2 if you fuck up, and etc. You can fill in the blanks. Don't start to buzz in until the sound has been fully played. Is it this or that? Mono!
I'm thinking anime. Succulent sensei.
He doesn't know what an anime is.
Well, you got the anime part right, that's 3 points. Hunter x Hunter. It was Gon rinsing his face in a river. Well, I know we just started mayhem rounds, but it's time to get back to a bonus round. Shock, we still need it. What is the highest grossing anime franchise of all time? This includes merchandise, movies, TV shows, t-shirts, whatever the fuck. Let's go with 161 there in the middle. Caveman number 3.
Thank you. Say my name properly, sir. It could have been our lesser known anime known as Pokemon.
We're gonna go over to Mono.
Since the amount of anime I've watched in my days, so much.
Is 2.
Oh yeah.
Insurmountable.
The high number of dose.
I went with one I've seen because I don't watch them. I went with One Punch Man.
One Punch Man. Tree Fitty, show me the truth.
Perhaps One Piece.
One of you is right. One of you hit the nail on the head. I hate to say it, but it's caveman number 3. Pokemon. By a long shot. Pokemon made $110 billion, roughly. Caveman number 3, come on now. What are the chances? What are the chances of this? I really need to know the chances on this. Caveman number 3, go on up. All 3 contestants
I'm winning.
have spin -5.
That's what they got. Man, it was bad. Bonus points.
I'm up to 4.
They're not my way.
I'll give you one because the desperation of the round there.
I can do anything, man.
We are back to the mayhem rounds. Buttons at the ready, gentlemen. Is this an anime? Or is it hentai?
He's dripping in sweat.
Wow, that was a quick one. Did you even see the difference?
I think the sound barrier was just broken.
That was so dead even. Only you two get to go again after I play it one more time.
He's dripping in sweat.
That is caveman number 3.
You know, my gut tells me that this is a kid's show. I'm gonna go with hentai.
It was an anime. Mono, you ring in second. I'll let you guess a name for 2 points.
Can I get a hint?
Would you like a character name or a shitty synopsis?
Character name.
A main character of this franchise is Kagame.
Can you explain the show to me?
Do you want to use your last hint?
You see, yes, actually I do.
Half demon searches for jewel of great power. This gotta be One Punch Man. You can go ahead and lose yourself 2 points.
Oh, that's pretty bad, boy.
350.
Do you believe that is Inuyasha?
It is Inuyasha. Get yourself a point. Are you gentlemen prepared for this sound?
100%.
Hands at the back and perk up your ears. That is a disqualification.
Yeah,
we're gonna play it another time. Caveman, what do you think that is?
You know what? I have no idea, but I'm gonna go with anime.
I'm gonna play it one more time. Ring in again, you're allowed to ring in again. It was just for that round. He rang in first. If he's right, he'll get 3. If you ring in second, now.
I don't know what I said.
Rules are changing in the moment because that's what I do.
Hentai.
What would your guess be?
I was gonna guess anime.
Mono, it's with a grave heart, heavy heart. Now you're correct, it's a hentai. That is plus 2 points. Caveman, take away 3, and 350, take away 1. That's all what I had prepared, but you hear that coming? It's another bonus round. I know that at this point, at this point, you think it's only -5s up here. But there is a +5 and a +3. I'm feeling wacky. I'm feeling wild. Give me an eraser.
No, that's a +1.
There's only 2 bad things on that board now. Pins and needles. This is for the victory for some of you. Caveman number 3, how many points are you at?
-5.
350, how many points are you at?
I'm at 2.
Mona?
I'm at 4. I've come up from nothing. Please don't take this away from me.
Take it away from me.
Just to make this exciting, make it a little invigorating.
Throw all the points out.
If you get the answer, not only do you get to spin the wheel, but you get +4 points.
Okay, no, I came up with the slum.
It's anyone's game.
Everything before this was meaningless. Yeah.
Welcome to game shows, bitches. And the question is, define hentai. What is the dictionary definition of hentai? 3, 2, 1. I could shit myself right now. I am so tense. Who's feeling the most confident? Mono. Oh, Mono. Go ahead and give me that answer. What do you think hentai is?
I was up 2 points. And then I won the wheel. I went down to 5. And I've never been so low. Something the monkey beats to, which is me, or a Japanese style porn that is animated.
350.
I did animated sexual acts derived from Eastern culture.
Caveman.
I made it short and to the point, much like my life. So I went with Japanese art style depicting sexual acts.
That's pretty good.
Gentlemen, it's all come down to this.
I'll be honest, I want another crack at that wheel. It really was my life's dream to only be crushed in front of me.
You know, many people, they want to crack at this wheel.
Why are we got a -5 after you
I swear it spins other things.
I don't believe you.
The person who's correct, or most correct, of the final bonus round is caveman number 3.
doing?
Caveman, go ahead and read yours off one more time for me.
Japanese art style depicting sexual acts.
Answer reads, noting and pertaining to a subgenre of Japanese manga, anime, computer games, characterized by explicit sexual themes and imagery. Caveman number 3, you know what time it is.
It is time to go to -1.
Come on down and take a crack at this wheel. Spin to win.
Here we go. Here we go. I'm doing this one for all the bukkake.
That is +5 points.
I can only land on one thing.
Gentlemen,
You know it's the same one.
in a this or that first,
You know it's the same one.
it is a tie. A tiebreaker. I did not plan for it. I have a good question for us. It's about this game show. It's about the heart and core of what got us here today. Which type of content did I have to watch more for this game show? Anime or hentai? I am dying to hear who has won this game. So why don't you go ahead and unveil your board, Mono? I'm going to kill myself if I lose. And then it says hentai. The stakes have never been higher. Caveman number 3, flip that around one last time.
I want us to wager my round wheel.
Wow, the risks have never been less realistic.
He's guessing anime. They are on opposite sides here. The first ever this or that champion. It's Caveman number 3. Yes! Caveman number 3, you are the winner of this or that. Which means you get the this or that crown.
I finally got my wish.
Okay.
I finally got my wish. He noticed.
There you go. And you get to take that crown home because you deserved it and you won it fair and square in the gridiron. Alrighty, everybody come on in. Come on in, everybody. Everybody behind the cameras. Definitely not the one person behind the cameras.
I'm back.
Well, everybody, I hope you had a great time and I hope you enjoyed this first version of this or that.
I should have won.
I've always wanted a game show and I feel like I finally have one to call my own.
I don't think Austin's gonna be around for the next time.
From everybody down here at AOK Asylum, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Hi.